end of the second quarter there, the last couple of minutes, you had a chance to bring the game closer, but then where do you see things slip away defensively in the third quarter?
Yeah, I think they just they were pulling us in and out, and we were just, we weren't in the right position, or we were half a second late, and then that's what good teams do, and they were just they're good at that. They're really good at pulling people in and kicking the ball out, and once they get in their rhythm and they're making shots, it's hard to stop.
With all the strides that this team has made defensively over the last week, what will your message be to the guys in terms of making sure you're not forgetting the body of work and focusing too hard on just one game?
No, yeah, I think for us it was just it was about multiple efforts in this game, and maybe we missed we missed a couple of efforts, extra efforts that could have given us more life in the game. But it's it's nothing to it's not it's just one game, and we're going to learn from this game definitely. But yeah, moving forward, there are going to be teams like this and teams that don't shoot that many threes, and all kinds of different teams. We have to be ready for everything.
What do you think of Ryan Anderson's night?
Sorry?
Ryan Anderson's night.
What do I think of it?
Oh.
I mean, he's a perfect fit for them. He's a four-man who can stretch the floor, shoot threes, and he has a couple of moves, those step backs and those shots off of one leg that are really hard to stop, especially with a smaller guy on him. So he played well.
Did they do anything to you to take you out of what you've been doing lately?
They were just trying to be physical, like all of the teams, and myself, I didn't hit maybe a couple of shots early on, and later in beginning of the second half also, and I mean we weren't like. I had to watch the film. I might say one thing now, but on the film it looks different, and I felt like it was different. So I think we just again they were switching. We were trying to use the mismatch, and we did a pretty good job, I think. But I don't know, something was missing offensively. It just, I don't know, I guess just making shots really.
You mentioned a couple times having to get sucked in on defense and then get back out to the perimeter. Is that the hardest thing to do at this point? Like get in on the roll man and then get back out to the shooters? Is that like what you guys are struggling with defensively the most?
I don't know if that's what we struggle with, but when you have a guy like James Harden who's pulling everybody in and he's so dangerous, it's just natural the guys want to go and help, and then you're just scrambling, you're just running out to shoot or something, and I think we had the effort when we run out, but those guys just pump fake, dribble, step back, whatever, hit a three. Like they hit a lot of those, and those are tough shots to make, but they're a really good shooting team.
They were able to get into the teeth of our defense, and we weren't able to recover, and they knock down shots. They do what they do each and every night.
When a team takes 52 threes, what kind of pressure does that put on your defense, even if they're not shooting them particularly well? Just that number is just so large.
Yeah, it's very staggering, but they have very, very capable shooters and willing shooters. But then, like I said, they also have a huge role presence coming down the middle and Capella that you also have to respect. So, they put you between a rock and a hard place, and if you're late on any of the rotations, they make you pay.
The team has been playing well as of late. How do you sort of put this game into perspective, and what will your message be to the guys?
Just learn from it. Understand we have another one coming up Friday, and let's try to have the carryover that we had from the 3 previous games into that one and keep building.
Jack, I have one question for you. Tonight, I noticed the ball was not moving from side to side. What was that?
They do a lot of switching, which usually slows the ball rotation down. You don't have the defensive rotations that you normally have, and that's usually a scheme used to not allow the ball to go from side to side. And we got to do a better job of just finding the mismatches, being able to, like you said, reverse the ball from side to side and make them guard more than one action.
They double teamed Kristaps tonight, and I noticed that the ball was trying to be forced into him. Somebody had to be open.
Yeah, I mean, but Kristaps does a tremendous job for us on the block. He's been on a scoring rampage all season for us, and he's one of those guys that can make those difficult shots. So we we'll live with those moments, and you know he's been carrying us with it the past 4 or 5 games, and tonight the ball just didn't go down, and I think it's up to everybody to do a better job of us, you know, getting the ball hopping, getting the ball moving to kind of take some of that pressure off him as well.
40-point third quarter.
Yeah, you know, they're an explosive team. Their offense is their defense. You know, they make a lot of shots at a rapid pace, and it can force you into an up and down type, frantic type pace game. And if you're not hitting shots as well, you know, they can pull away from you, and that's what I saw happen tonight.
52 3-point attempts for the Rockets. Do more of those than that? How they're able to do it and do it efficiently?
I mean, that's their style of play. You know, other teams have style of plays where they shoot a lot of twos or they play through the post and through their coach. I mean, that's just the way they play. You know, they're told either to shoot threes or layups, one of the two. So if you only got 2 options, then you kind of just go with what coach says. But yeah, 52 3-pointers. I mean, that's still a very, very staggering number. Yeah.
Jeff said you guys were lacking some energy in the middle 2 quarters. How much is that a function of playing 3 games in 4 nights?
We don't really use those excuses, man. Everybody goes through that portion of the season. I think it was just a product of, you know, not seeing the ball go through the basket for a period can kind of put you in a lull a little bit. It can seem like we're only playing defense, and it puts so much emphasis on your offense that when they score at such a rapid pace, when it seems like you're not scoring for a couple of lapses here and there, man, it can make you kind of press a little bit.
Does a game like this help you going forward if you play? I mean, not everybody plays Houston style, but a game where you're playing at a pace you're not maybe comfortable with. How do you combat that, control it to maybe dictate the pace that you want, make the other team play the pace that you want to play?
Yeah, do a better job. I mean, defensively, they were doing a good job of switching. I think we just got to do a better job of being aggressive, finding those mismatches, and then attacking the defense and making the appropriate play. You know, whatever the defense presents, whether it's scoring or making a play for somebody else.
There was some passing miscues, especially early on. Do you think there's a communication issue, or was it something else?
Nah. We just, just a bad ball handling night tonight. The past 3-4 games, I thought we've been doing great sharing the basketball, finding open players, and tonight was one of those nights where we just, we weren't in the best of rhythm, so we tried to fight through it as best we could. I thought that second unit, Damon Dodson, I thought Frank, those guys, Lance Thomas, I thought he played amazing for us. So hats off to those guys for picking up where we kind of faltered and kind of letting the game slip away.
You guys bounced back after the Boston game, which is also a blowout loss like this one. How much do you look to that one so you can bounce back from this one going forward?
I don't even think we're really looking back to that one, to be honest, man. We were just trying to keep riding this positive wave that we were starting to establish. And, we'll go look at the film tomorrow, I'm sure, look at the number of mistakes that we had and try to move on, eliminate those, and move on to Friday's game.